It was the worst rail accident in Australian history. A busy commuter train came off the rails in the Sydney suburb of Granville in January 1977, bringing down a road bridge which crushed carriages and the passengers inside. 83 people died and more than 200 were injured. Poorly maintained tracks were to blame. They had become misaligned. 40 years on, in the New South Wales State Parliament, the first ever formal apology.
I want to take this opportunity after 40 years of that sad and horrific day to acknowledge and apologise on behalf of the state government to all those who still suffer today as a consequence of what happened that day.
The apology doesn't mean any new compensation on top of the small sums relatives and survivors received decades ago. The state premier says simply it's long overdue. For relatives in Sydney, it's better late than never.
It doesn't bring back my sister, it doesn't bring back all the other people who suffered and were injured. The sadness is still there.
Today is something that was wrong being made right.
That survivor guilt feels a little bit easier today, and it feels like somebody cares.
In Granville now, just along from where today's trains pass, there's a memorial to the crash's victims. This memorial lists all 83 people who died. The accident happened in the middle of the school holidays, so many of the victims were children whose parents have long since died. For them, this apology has come too late. But for those who could hear it, and after 4 decades of campaigning for it, the apology mattered. Andrew Thomas, Al Jazeera, Sydney.